Hey folks, Quilly13 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6. We are playing as Portugal on a huge map. Deity difficulty, epic speed, can't word anything. We got the shuffled tech tree, and none of the other special things going on. Next game we'll probably turn on one of the modes, and in particular, I need to get the Secret Societies pack, which I think is part of the Ethiopia pack, which apparently I'd never gotten, so we still have to give that a try at some point.
With its changing empires that rose and fell. And you can foresee the future, too.
I don't have to switch to colonization yet, because we're still waiting for the Ancestral Hall to be finished. Although, I mean, I guess I could start settlers other places. The only reason... Actually, that's a good question. When I finish the Ancestral Hall... Lisbon? There we go. Yeah, production in this city. So, I mean, we might still want to build it in a few different places, like settlers, because we may want to settle quickly. It's going to be a lot faster to build them in Lisbon, but we may want to build more. Still, I don't think we need to change to the settlement policy yet. In fact, if anything, it might be a switch to Ilkham for some quick things. I could use the wildcard policy as well for some of this stuff. Are we still building military units? 2 turns over here. I still want ships, but... And actually, conscription starts to be valuable now, because we do have 4 units with maintenance, actually. So we would save quite a lot of money with this. Maybe I'll just run conscription and still leave these. Not please. It's not clear-cut where to go with any of this. We may as well boop theology. We're never going to found a religion, and it does actually lead to a couple of things. So there's value in doing that. Okay, you can go... Well, maybe I shouldn't auto-explore you. Maybe you'll do something dumb. I don't know. Canadian Scout. Looking for new hockey players. And... Right, I think you were just here to just sort of fog bust and stuff. Keep the area clear for when we settle, because we don't actually have that many military units to go and quickly clear up barbarian encampments. Ayuthaya's got swordsmans now. Okay. America's just declared war on Indonesia. A, Indonesia? B, what the hell, man? Alright, there's our machinery Eureka from finishing all of our archers. We can get an extra trader, which, I mean, the sooner you get them, the better. Yeah, okay, I mean, I guess the trader still makes sense. Because it's like trader versus builder. They both kind of do very similar things in terms of increasing our economy. And we didn't have a speed boost for that. Do I want to put you in Faro? I think so. I mean, I'm not really worried about Faro being attacked, but if we're going to park a defensive unit somewhere, I guess that makes the most sense. And yeah, you're just going to cycle through here and just keep looking around the coast. One of our trade routes just ended, creating a trading post so we can set up a new one. What I'll probably do is send it to Faro and then have it go to Lisbon for maximum production, which is what we're going to do right here. Transfer there, thank you. Plus, we, keep some good, healthy roads in our empire and keep our smaller border cities growing. Wow, are you ever producing a lot of units, dude? I'm happy you're on my side. I might get a little nervous right now. Set up the trade route. Okay. You're going to scout around over there. I think what I'll do is I'll just park you here for some fog busting. And you, at this point, you can go and be on Auto Explorer. Good luck. I hope you found something fun. Sit on alert in Faro. Ancestral Hall nearly done. We'll start a settler, and then in 7 turns now when theology ends, we'll switch over to colonization to give that settler a boost. And then I think there's still a good possibility we'll start some settlers in other places as well.
Create with the heart. Build with the mind.
And actually, I think it's going to be time. We're going to swap Magnus around. We're going to stick him in Lisbon. And then ping... loyalty is still a problem, so we're going to stick you back into Porto. Just for some loyaltification. One of those things. Ancient walls, mathematics, what is this movement for naval unit? I mean, eventually. I think we need to start working our way through the wheel and stuff over here. Even though the minor resource hasn't finished, that's just going to have to be okay. We may have to run both Ilkum and colonization. Johannesburg has never had a suzerain, so we'll do that. It'll give us era score, cities +1 production for improved resource types. Oh, that's going to be actually handy. Thank you very much. So that's you over here. Good vision. Okay, you're alone on this island. No barbarian spotted. So slapping a bunch of dudes down on this island before another empire gets there is going to be massive. Massive. Doing at least a settlement over here might still be our priority. Yeah. Because then if they put one down, it's not so bad to deal with. The empanada sounds really good, of course. Always delicious, but we're going to go with a settler instead. And Magnus, you are going to promote to get provisions so settlers do not consume population. Do I still have a promotion left? Oh, I do. Trade routes ending here give +2 food. Yes, so surplus logistics in the capital. So everyone sending a trade route to the capital is going to get even more food from the trade routes, which is wonderful. Maybe I should just send some troops out over here. That's tribal village. Oh, I can't embark. No. Okay. Yeah, just go back to being on alert, buddy. You got this. So religion spreading. I don't think we have to be too worried about a religious victory, because I think there's going to be a lot of conflict. Okay, so 90 gold in total for this. I mean, sure. There might be better. Maybe if I didn't have the open borders and things, but it's going to be okay. You guys know me. I don't like to spend too much time micromanaging that stuff. Yes to builder. We're going to need a fair number of them. Especially if we're going to be settling. So we're going to be building settlers here. We're going to be building builders in most of the other places.
Because he takes seriously.
So we're going to drop Ilkum in here, and I'm going to drop colonization in here. And otherwise, I think I'm still good with this. I could plan Limitani, because we may actually have some loyalty issues. But we're probably going to be able to change our government form fairly quickly. Yeah, it's not too bad. What I could do is I'll start on games and recreation. We could leave it at 1 turn so that we can swap our policies whenever we want. I'm going to leave the envoy unsent here. I mean, I could get Ayutthaya back. You know what? Yes, I want Ayutthaya back. The extra culture is kind of nice. The vision's nice, and it does give us a little bit of a war buffer. I might like to save it just in case we meet more city-states, but that's going to be okay. Alright, you've completed the trading unit, which is fantastic, but now you're going to go to do more builder spam, since we do have the Ilkum, and you are going to go to Lisbon, so now each one of our cities has a trade route going to Lisbon, and is taking advantage of the bonus food. All this flat green land here, there's going to be a lot of farms, and therefore a lot of housing. Our population is going to go up pretty high. Production will be the limiting factor here in a lot of these cities. But that's not so shabby. Yeah, I think I might switch out of Games of Wreck with 1 turn left, assuming I don't forget. And that way we can switch our policies on a dime. Okay, era score is going to be okay. We're going to at least get normal era. It'd be nice if we could Golden Age. Hey, Dido! Nice to meet you. Oh, you're way far away. Alright. Settler is done. We got 1 more turn before I might want to switch. We do have more trader cap, but no, you're going to keep spamming out settlers because that is really what you're there for. And yeah, I'm going to build 1 city. I think I'd like to build here eventually. Or I build here and then I can build a campus there. And this is going to be an insane science city. Say it that way because this one will flood. Although, no, districts can flood. Now this is on a hill, which is kind of nice. Good vision. We'll be on the coast, unless we want to settle a little further up. Ultimately, I think I would like a city up here, so we can fit 1 here. And then we can't put there. We could put there and then still there if I want to put on the deer, which isn't great. We could also fresh water. I could put a city here, get the fresh water bonus. Get good tile coverage. And I could go here. I mean, obviously I wouldn't be able to settle on this island at that point, but that's not so bad. This spot has fresh water. I mean, lots of overlap, though. Unless I just settle here. That would block basically every other city on this peninsula. What if I just drop it here? -9 is fine. 1 governor and 1 unit with Limitani will cover it just fine. I kind of like the assumption that we will settle there. If we're going to settle there, then in terms of placement, we could still set a city over here. Which actually feels pretty good. A city here gets the pearls, gets the turtle. Both these tiles of this one's going to flood eventually. It's going to be uncontested for this wheat and this stone, although it'll take a while to get there. It gets the cattle immediately. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to settle here and then there. So settle here because it's going to be safer in terms of pressure. Yeah. Okay. Try to move you. Well, we're please waiting. These please waits are going to get very long in the late game. Oh, every now and again we have to throw a huge game in there, right? Every now and again.
Bread is the first necessity of life.
Payment arena. Oh shoot!
Is a close second. If bread.
Didn't it just say 2 turns? Maybe I skipped. I don't know. Maybe our culture changed, or maybe I missed it. I thought last time I checked it still said 2, but I might have just gone 1 too many. I am going to... Oh, I don't have to worry about Limitani. Actually, that's fine. Because I was doing this in case I need to switch to Limitani, depending on where I wanted to settle. And if I was settling the furthest place, I would have wanted it, but I don't. So I'm actually fine with keeping this policies, and so I'm kind of okay with having just completed this. It's not the end of the world. We are not going to be building a wonder anytime soon, so drama and poetry might be okay. Alternatively, we could pre-research recorded history. You know what? I'm just going to slam... We're going to just do a poetry slam. It's going to be fine. Nation by rims. It should be fine. I don't expect them to start any wars with me. Like, I don't think they'd have much to gain. We're too far away, is why I don't think they'll actually declare it. I mean, we still have Ilkham running. So spam more builders, even though I do want more trader. Actually, I can buy the trader in the new city. That's going to be perfect. That's going to be quite good. And we can finally mine the iron. And... Right, you're just going to... Oops. Settle over here. Bound city. Evora, you get the free builder, which is nice. I am going to purchase the trader. Excellent. And then we're going to go right into Ancient Walls. And we're actually going to spam the heck out of them in a few different places. Let's hook up the cattle immediately. Thank you. My body temple was built. That's okay. I mean, we're not competing for any... Well, really, we're not competing for any wonders. So it's okay. Hopefully the wonders are being split between different AIs and one's not just stealing all of them. We're going to have to go to Lisbon for the insanely good food. I mean, we're going to start doing international trade route shenanigans for sure at some point, sooner rather than later. But for now, that's still going to be better. Do I lumber mill this? Yeah, I mean, all of our cities are going to have production issues, so we may as well lumber mill where we can. Oh, iron working. We want to swap out of you. I could have done that 1 turn sooner, because we're going to waste some of the science. That's too bad. Doing a bad job here with missing things this game. Just a few things. I mean, on Deity, you got to take every edge you can. There's already things I intentionally don't do out of just laziness and boredom and disinterest. But, so the other things that are left, I really probably should give a little more love. Do start Ancient Walls. Yes, please. I guess you can stay here. Yeah. And yeah, I was going to say, oh, I don't know why I wouldn't farm here. Well, I may decide to build districts here. We're certainly going to farm this area because there's obvious farming triangles that are going to happen, so I'll focus on those first. And As I said, I may as well mine it. I mean, it's going to be a while before you actually have to work this tile. I think what I might do is just go and improve the turtles with you. And you are going to get the rice immediately. I mean, population-wise, because of the 4 food that we're getting from the trade out to Lisbon, our cities are actually growing okay. We're going to need a lot of farms to get the housing. That's, you know, going to be a big thing, because we're going to be very housing limited right now. But this area is going to look very nice, very green. I don't have to worry about swapping out of engineering right yet, although I will want to. And drama and poetry can keep going. That's going to be okay, because I'm not building a wonder anytime soon. We're going to have to start the district spam at some point, too. That would be nice, but... capital, I mean, I think we can live without these things. The campus obviously would be nice, but I think the thing to do in the capital is to continue with the builder spam. We're going to be hurting on tech for a bit, but I think it's going to benefit us. So you just sit on alert here, and you're going to farm there. And see, -3, that's like super overcomable. And I think it is going to be there. Well, we might consider a little further. We'll see what it feels like when we get there. Right, ping doesn't have to be in Porto anymore. Ping will be able to move to the new city, and we can also switch to some limitating stuff. We might be nice being on the high ground, plus the cliff defense might help for certain things. I don't know if we want to go all the way to the tip. We'll see, though. Okay, I think what's going to happen is we are going to... Well, the ship from here won't be able to get anywhere. Okay, so you keep building builders. So ship stuff is going to have to happen over here to be able to use that for scouting. Boom. And... Oh, may as well go and improve that. Yes, please. Ancient walls, nothing to change over here. Is making another builder. I think we'll start one more. But the assumption is when drama and poetry finishes, we'll drop out of Ilcum. So we may as well take the production boost for a little bit more here. It's not like we're not going to have tiles to improve. So Bay has population 4. It has 5 improved tiles to work. So it's actually kind of okay right now. Lisbon's population, it's got improved tiles. I guess it doesn't really matter where I do it. Okay, we'll go ahead and... I think we're going to put an industrial zone over here. Because we can mine all these. Yeah, let me put a pin right here for industrial zone. So the question is, I might want to put another district here. Because there's going to be 3 districts, because the city center is a district as well. So this might be a decent place for a campus, or a theater square, or anything like that. So I actually don't think I want to farm there. We'll put a pin, like, we'll assume, I don't know, maybe we build a campus here. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be some sort of district. I guess there's a generic district pin, or just a generic pin, but... what we might do here is chop that tree and build a mine there. And you're on your last build, right? Yeah, so you're going to do that. And then you have builds so you can chop and do that. That's going to be okay. All right, excellent. And you're moving your way up here. See, 15 might be a little hard to overcome. It'll change pretty quickly because we're going to get 8 from our governor and 2 more from our limitani. So we'll be at -5. And as the pop grows in this city as well as neighboring cities, it's going to come pretty quickly, but no, I really do want to go up here. What about here? 1, 2, 3. Theoretically, we could get all the fish. Now, I would really like to go right there. Do we have the one where governors give extra? No, because I think that's a green one. I don't remember what it's called. I'd like to get the boost for this. Well, if any trade routes are coming due soon, it'd be nice to get the boost. If I had money, I could build a monument right away. I definitely want to build here. I just don't know if we can hold it. That's going to be a lot of cash. And I could cancel open borders and maybe get a little extra money. Nope, 13 is really all you're willing to do it. All right, wait. So okay, you know what? Fine. Done. The money will be very helpful. Hooray! All right, normal age trusts. Oh, that's the other thing that's going to help. Actually, we're going to be fine loyalty-wise then. We are going to start doing specialty districts. Monumentality might actually give us more era score than these others. Map's so much brighter all of a sudden. I don't think we have any plans for any tiles over here, so we can just go ahead and farm, which gives us the feudalism boost, which is nice. We're going to plantation over here, yes. I don't need to switch out of drama and poetry. I will switch out of engineering, just to make sure I don't accidentally overshoot it. Oh, and actually, we can start on celestial navigation. Yes, please. I forgot about this. I think we completed something with a Eureka, and that leads to celestial navigation, which we don't want to delay. New districts built by me. Culture bomb. I'm going to put all my points into that. This is when we have cultural city-states near us. We might send trade routes there. So we'll go ahead and upvote that. We're not necessarily planning on doing it right now, but it might happen. There'll be a lot of votes here. Excellent. Mine districts count as culture bombs. So we're clearly going to go into culture spam, or district spam here. Votes this 12 gold per turn. Okay, yep, sounds good to me. I mean, votes are powerful, but so is money. I guess later on we're going to have infinite money and we're going to want the votes, but for now, the money is still going to be very useful for acceleration. Is there an emergency? Aid request, aid request.
The
okay.
poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese.
Change policy. Drop Ilkham. I don't know if we'll need it, but I'm going to throw Limitani in there. I think I'm going to go generic urban planning right now. I might still want to keep colonization, actually, though. Although, no, our capital is going to go and do districts. Even though there's more territory we want to colonize, we have to do some districts while we've got the culture bombs, which is really handy. So I can probably just go and throw inspiration in here now. I mean, the C units and things are good too, but yeah, let's do this. Pure production, and we'll try to get some districts started if we can. Let's get started on recorded history. I could cancel the one. No, we got to finish those walls. So yeah, we're going to found a city here. We are going to move Ping to the Funk Hall. Inst. And yeah, hook up the fish immediately. And we are going to purchase this fish tile, which is the only one we were really going to be competing for. I mean, the turtles maybe at some point, but not right away. So I'm very happy about that. I think you have to start with ancient walls. Even though we want districts and stuff, we need some ancient walls over here, because it could be very vulnerable, this area, if the Americans decide to do something. Are you still at war with Indonesia? You are still. That's good, because it probably means you're not thinking about a war with me. Oh. Wait, how do we... Oh, this guy must have moved from here, like, from here down to here something to spot that? That's interesting. We could lumber mill, but we're not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the woods, because we can mine here. There we go. We get a nice Eureka. And you are going to start campusing. Oh, this is a place we need to make sure to have room for an aqueduct. Now, we can aqueduct in either one of those two tiles, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to put a pin, though, to remind myself that we need one. That's the damn canal. Oh, this one. Yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I could have just used words here, but... Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this because it's going to culture bomb there. Well, that's going to flood first, so we don't want to build there. Yeah, so I'll build there. Let me delete the pin. And we'll pin here instead with the aqueduct marker. So it should culture bomb and grab those two tiles when we finish this. And you may as well work the fish right away. We've got our Pantheon for the production as well. We've just met Hunza. We are running the policy, I think, where we get the... Oh, no, we got the +2. Dang. That's too bad. You want me to build a commercial hub? There's not going to be a lot of... We'll have to build one at least at some point, maybe to unlock something. Or maybe two, because I think 2 banks, etc. will give us Eurekas, but I don't know. Mostly we're going to be using harbors to increase our trade routes, so I'm not sure what this is going to look like. You know what I mean? Finish the builder, then we'll start in district. Finish the settler, we'll start on district. I might want to go... I mean, theoretically we could settle down here, but it's not sexy. Here, we'll probably settle at some point, but we don't have to rush. Yeah, I still can't embark overseas, but I will be able to... That's traders embark. Where do you unlock... All units embark? And isn't it different with you? Right, traders can embark right away, so it doesn't actually matter. Embark. King units. Sailing can do builders. Celestial navigation traders. Shipbuilding. Can I do settlers, though? I think, can settlers embark with the builders? I don't know. Shipbuilding. We haven't actually revealed shipbuilding, though, have we? And we don't know where it is. Is it not technology? Is it over here? Yeah, I think it is a technology, but it hasn't been revealed. Because it's Caravels. It's the Caravel tech, which is going to be our unique unit tech. Yeah, so that one's going to be really important to get, but we have no idea where it is. Farm, mine, 6-1, half a dozen. Since we don't work that many tiles, we don't actually have to worry about what it produces. So maybe I'll just go for the thing that gives us half a point of housing, and it might not be enough for Porto, but it is housing cap right now. I guess I have to go and put a cut in here. Did I? Oh, we got a free scout. Yeah, we'll put you on auto explore, and maybe the warrior. Where the hell are you? Oh, you are far. I'm gonna bring you home. Yeah. It's gonna take you forever to get there, but that's gonna be okay. We'll improve that tile. All right, and I think what we're gonna do is put a cut in here. Recorded history. The question is, do we power through? No, I think I will switch to something else. We're gonna be pretty far from building an encampment. Okay, unlocking feudalism is really good. So we'll go defensive tactics into feudalism. The reason it's quite good is we can run serfdom for the 2 extra actions, and then also just the farming triangles become enabled, which is really, really, really potent. So I think that's what we're going to do. Power through defensive tactics directly, and then unlock feudalism, and I'll be pleased with that. Folks, I'm going to put a cut in this video. Thank you very much for watching another episode. I'm hoping if we can snag a ton of territory on this island, we are going to be in good shape. Now, so I think with the large map, despite having 12 people, I think everyone is going to have more room to put down some more cities. So we might not have a huge lead in how many cities we've got, but I think we'll have a pretty good number. Of course, right now we're really far behind in our science and culture because we haven't done anything to expand that, but we are going to be starting to put down some specialty districts now. And so hopefully we can get that to shoot up. But I'm happy we went for a greedy land grab as quickly as possible. I think, assuming, you know, we're going to be okay for the next... We need about 50 turns, right? Because we're going to need somewhere between 15 to 30 turns to establish some of our campuses, for example. And then a few more turns after that for the science to actually start to pay dividends. But if we are not assaulted in about 50 turns, we might be in better shape. Military-wise, I mean, Teddy's the closest, and he's only got 81, and he's currently still stuck in a war, which is okay. Once I get these walls up, I'll also feel a lot better. Evora's coming up. We've got the walls in Porto. None in Faro here, but it's a little less likely to be targeted by things. It's only a little less, though. At least we have some archers available. Yeah, defensively, I'm not super comfortable, and it sucks that Teddy is not a fan of mine. It would be nice if he liked me better. I don't know. Fingers crossed, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.